position in American sports feels the pressure or the weight on their shoulders like a quarterback. Hopes and dreams of an entire fan base of teams ride on whether their signal caller can lead them to glory. And boy, what a matchup of two elite dudes we have in this one. Welcome to Winston-Salem, North Carolina, home to the Wake Forest Demon Deacons. As we'll see a squad from the ACC, the Duke Blue Devils, taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Wake Forest Demon Deacons. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollock. The Blue Devils will put total leather to crank us up. And he's coming out of the end zone. And he's out of bounds at the 24, a yard short of where he would have wound up with the touchback. The Demon Deacons offense will have the football first. These rivalry games can really get the blood pumping, and we'll see who can manage their emotions best early.
Everyone's been waiting for this game, right? You know, both of these teams have had this game circled all the way back to the beginning of the offseason, so you got to be able to play under control.
With passion, with energy, with hatred, because it's a rivalry game, but keep your emotions in check and making sure I'm controlling what I can control.
And this one will be stopped for no gain. The Demon Deacons come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Fires to the wideout. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. And the Demon Deacons will line up to punt it away. Having to kick it away after a 3-and-out's not what they had in mind. Fair catch is signaled and made, and they'll go to work from the 27-yard line. So the Duke Blue Devils offense has the ball for the first time. And are we ever lucky to see these two great quarterbacks in action here today? And Jesse, it won't be long before we'll see them squaring off on Sundays.
Yeah, these guys can both stress a defense for similar reasons, and we've seen it all year long, right? Both guys have tremendous arm talent, and both guys can hurt you running the football as well. So these defenses are really going to have to be careful with how they try and defend these two quarterbacks. David, this one could come down to which guy has the ball last.
Yeah, which is really, really cool. A big showdown. They know what's on the line. Man, these are two huge names. You know, brand versus brand. Big-time baller versus big-timer baller. Trying to come out on top. Yeah, defenses, I feel bad for them today. That's not what this is about. This is about the QBs.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And the 3rd down pass is incomplete. And the Blue Devils will try to pin them back with the punt. They'll boot it away for the first time tonight. Gets the first one of the day out of there, and we saw a lot of him in that loss last week, 4 times to be exact. The Wake Forest offense returns to the field. A rather unproductive series last time, 3-and-out, and they'll try to do better this time around. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Gonna swing it on 2nd down. And that's gonna be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads to the wideout. Can't hang on to the ball. He had it right in his chest, and it'll be 4th down. The Demon Deacons line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He'll field the punt and look for room. They'll put a stop to that return as he gets it up to the 41-yard line. Offense making its way onto the field to start the drive. Snags a quick pass on the left. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. He wants to take the top off. And the DB making a huge play, knocking it away downfield. The Blue Devils are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. From the gun, the ground game. They tried to go smash mouth on 3rd and short, and it did not work against this defense. They boot it away on 4th down. And they'll let that one go, and it'll roll out of bounds. Wake Forest has it back, and here comes the offense. We'll see if they can be a little more productive this time around. A 3-and-out the last time they had the ball. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Makes the grab. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. 3rd down conversion's always a huge stat, and they've got a 3rd and long from the 27. Throws to the wideout. And they can't make the connection on 3rd down, but hold everything. There is a flag. Let's see what that's about.
Hold it.
This defense happy with how that last play turned out, so they'll decline the penalty. And the Demon Deacons will bring the punt team onto the field. He'll aim it toward the sideline to try to make it tough on the return team. To the air on 1st down. Fires to the wideout. Interception! You don't see him make that kind of mistake very often. He was looking for that big return to go with the pick, but he'll set him up in business at the 36.
Who says defensive backs don't have hands? Nice job breaking on the football and making the catch. A lot of times you see guys swat it down or you see them trying to catch it. It looks like they have 2 left hands. Defensive backs don't catch real well. Nice job breaking on the football. Nice job securing the INT and actually catching it.
Wake Forest has it back, and here comes the Deacon offense. They've gotten very little done on their first 3 possessions, hoping this one will be more productive. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Back to pass. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Quickly out to the tight end. He'll be stopped at the 32, still ground to cover if they want to convert, and 4th down is coming. Never a doubt for this big-footed guy. 49-yard field goal is good.
And that's a really good response by this defense. Their offense throws an interception, puts them in bad field position. They respond with a stop, force a field goal. Yeah, they got 3 points, but great job by this defense.
He'll start the return inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, that they get him on the ground at the 20. And Duke has the ball back, ready to go on the attack. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play. Still at their own 20 after that last incompletion. It's 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. Let's see how successful they'll be on 1st and 10. They're going to ride this running back. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Wants to go up top. Working the middle. And the big gain, and they've got it on the 46. And the Blue Devils are moving quickly down the field. Handoff from the gun. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to fire. It's caught. And they get to him and knock him down to prevent a big gain. The Blue Devils come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. 3rd down play from the gun. On target. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a 1st down. Wide receiver comes in motion. Here's the handoff. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Last play didn't go well. It leaves him with 2nd and 11. Motion from the back. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Gets it to the back. And that defense is there to guide him out of bounds after a short gain. They've got a ways to go on 3rd down from the 24 as this defense tries to force him into a field goal try. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds his back in the middle. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the 1st down. So now on comes the field goal unit. And he'll try to knock it through from 33 yards out. Right down the boulevard, it's good. And that field goal is going to tie us up here in the 1st quarter. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Hey, guys, let's take a look at what's happening in a great top 25 matchup. Alabama is on the short side of things right now, but like the days of Tua and Devontae Smith in the 2018 title game, do not rule out a comeback. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Arkansas. Just another week of SEC football where we've come to expect the unexpected, fellas.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. The Demon Deacons in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Fires to the big fella. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Tries to slither forward on the sneak. Entertaining 1st quarter, and we are all locked up after one as we take a quick look at some stats. We've got a good one going here and looking forward to keep those vibes rolling here in the 2nd. First play of the period, 1st down here. Looking downfield on 1st down. Turns it loose deep. And that will be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter if they could have done it, but 2nd down coming. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. That's reeled in. It's Foster. And that had all the makings of bug meat windshield. But how about the little corner taking on the big tight end and keeping him from getting the 1st? Motion from the wideout. An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time.
Delay of game. Offense.
The delay of game pushes the offense back. A 3rd down try for the offense. From the gun, wants to pass. Slings it downfield. He's got it. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. Wants to keep it in the air. Just a short pass to the tight end. He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the 1st down. Back to pass on 2nd down. Incomplete, and he threw that one up for grabs and into traffic. Fortunate to get it back. They're a perfect 2 for 2 on 3rd down on this drive. They need 8 to move the chains again. Immediately fires to the middle. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a 1st down. And the Demon Deacons will punt this one away. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. Fair catch is signaled for and made. They'll mark it at the 12, and they'll start in a bit of a hole. And the Duke offense heads back out onto the field. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Not a lot of room there. Give him a couple to the 16. Got 3 on 1st down at 2nd and 7. From the shotgun, they'll run it. He kept those legs moving, got 3 out to the 19. And the Blue Devils line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Connection to the right. And he'll go down, but not before the big pickup and the 1st down. Right on the money. Oh, there might have been trouble if they had knocked him down so quickly. The Blue Devils can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Off the play fake. Not quite in rhythm there, incomplete. Third and short now, they snap it from their own 36. Gets the back moving. On third and short, they'll try to pick it up with the pass. He ended up losing yardage on the play, and that'll bring up fourth down. And the Blue Devils decide to punt it away. Boy, they had a chance to track that thing down, but it bounces into the end zone for a touchback. The Wake Forest offense returns to the field. That last drive won't go on the highlight reel after ending in a punt. They'd like to be more productive this time, David.
And I think this offense has to be a little bit more balanced. Find a little balance between the run, Jesse, and working in that pass.
And I think, too, David, it's just going to take a spark. It just takes one play to get this thing picked up and going.
And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. The Demon Deacons will call on their punt team. This will be the 5th kick of the night. He will signal for the fair catch and take it just inside the 35. Offense in a bunch formation. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the 1st down. The Blue Devils come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. He'll do it himself. Got the 1st down, looking for more. Finds a crease at the 20. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Blue Devils!
The defense has got to do a better job of taking the most dangerous man. That's the guy with the football in his hands. Force him to do something with it. You can't just let him keep the ball and go score.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. Only took 2 plays to find the end zone on that drive, and gashing them on the touchdown run finished it off. On the run from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Wake Forest has it back, and here comes the offense. They'll start this drive down by a touchdown, trailing 10-3. Gets it past the 1st down marker and still running. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. Solid run on the last play gives this offense another 1st down. Right back to the well. Pushes ahead for a couple. They'll mark it at the 33. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Trying play action. Unloads to the wideout. And they won't be able to connect downfield, looking for a big-time play. It'll be 3rd and long. Here's the snap, itching to fire downfield. Another incompletion on 3rd down. And the Demon Deacons will punt it away on 4th down. We've seen a lot of the punt team 6th time tonight. Special teams proving to be special. A dynamic, explosive return. The sliver of daylight exploding through it, just vaporizing and reappearing on the other side and housing it.
And punt returners are so quick, you could play touch football in an elevator with them and lose. You can't even get your hand on there. So quick, so elusive. Does such a great job making people miss, but still going full speed up the field to get all the way to the end zone and score the TD.
And he tacks on the extra point. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Wake Forest has it back, and here comes the Deacon offense. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Makes the grab on the left. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. Wants to go up top on first down. The throw. Complete. Good pickup, but a little bit short of the sticks. The Demon Deacons can really attack on this 2nd and short. Back to pass. Can't make the grab. Quarterback just missed him a little bit. As they come to the line on 3rd and short from the 43, I wonder if they already know they'll go for it if they don't make it here. Under fire. And he just throws it away on 3rd down. I don't think you can give up on a play like that. And the Demon Deacons send out the punt unit. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. He makes a fair catch just outside his own 10 at the 11-yard line. And Duke has the ball back, ready to go on the attack. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The pull and throw off the RPO. Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the first down. They'll try the run. Get him on the ground after a 4-yard run out to the 31. And the Blue Devils are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Takes it from the gun on 3rd down. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. And here comes the punt team. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. And you make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. They'll get things started on this drive from the 24. Looking to throw on first down. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Here comes the heat. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Complete to the right. Works his way to the 41, and that is plenty to give him a first down. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. Wants to throw on first down. Back open in the middle. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. Quick tempo, no huddle offense. 2nd down, clock's running. Looking to fire. Right down the middle. A strike downfield. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. Looking to throw on first down. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Back to throw time, running short in the half. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. They're looking at a 3rd down and short from the 33. From the gun, wants to pass. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. And here comes the field goal unit for the 2nd time tonight. And it took everything he had, but he barely gets it in there. Now the lead is down to 11.
And not to be the old guys in the booth, but we are the old guys in the booth. Man, 50-yard field goals used to be really, really hard. Kickers nowadays, man, they are making it look so much easier, and he does right there.
He'll return it. That is a decision he will likely regret. He brings it out of the end zone, and he's knocked down at the 10. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. And the spin move bought him a little time, just not a lot of yardage. They'll go to work in the air on second down. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. They finally make the stop. That's going to make those halftime stats look a little bit nicer as we head to the break. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Man, great energy in that building. There always is when these two get together. And a fun first half between these rivals. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W. That said, let's get back to the field and our guys in the booth to see who comes out on top of this rivalry contest.
The Demon Deacons will kick it off to start the second half. On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. And the Duke offense heads back out onto the field. They opened this third quarter on top, and they built the lead on the strength of that running game.
And they made a huge statement, too, just proving to the other team that they're more physical, they're winning in the trenches. So here in the second half, David, just keep demoralizing this defense by pounding the football.
Yeah, and I'm not going to let that happen. I riled up my guys at halftime. We're going to put more people in the box, and we got to come out and meet the physical challenge of this offense.
From the gun, running back gets to give. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. To the air on second down. Trying to set up the screen. Oh, the sweet juke gets him free. Nice pitch and catch there, and they'll have enough for the first down. Rides the back on the option to give. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Went to the running game on first down. Now here they come again. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. The defense trying to get a stop on third down from the 44. They'll leave it with him. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. The Blue Devils will send out the punt unit. That leg is staying loose already, the 5th kick of the night. Another punt on the way. Got to make sure those hammies and glutes all activated. Don't want any muscle pulls from overuse. The Wake Forest offense returns to the field. These guys really need to get something going on this drive. They are still well within striking distance, but they have very little to show for their possession so far. After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. He's got it again. He's going to lose a yard on that one. And this offense just has to find a way to convert this third down, or else they are really in trouble. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will.
And coming out in the second half, this offense, they needed to establish this run game. They needed to get something going. They're losing. They've got to find a way to get a flow, to get a rhythm. And so far here to start this second half, defense picking up where it left off.
That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. They're going to open this drive with a pass. Catch in the middle, it's Cooper. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was knocked loose, and third down is coming. And the Blue Devils come to the line on 3rd and and short, trying to keep the drive alive. Got a little space. Offenses gain momentum with third down conversions like that. They've got it at the 25. To the air on first down. Snagged out of the air. Caught, and he's close to a first down on the nice pickup there. The Blue Devils with a second and short to keep this drive moving. It's complete to the left. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. And the Blue Devils have it with a first and goal. Use the play fake, now to throw. And he wanted to get the score right there, but it falls incomplete. Can the defense stop them again on second and goal? Tight end finds a soft spot. And not much doing there as that defense runs him out of bounds. They'll run it on third and goal. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Blue Devils. No midseason doldrums for these guys as they push out the lead in Week 6. Now they have extended this lead, guys, starting to put the hammer, but sometimes a rivalry game can give you a little of extra fight back.
And there can be no panic at this point now. You've worked too hard this offseason, David. They've had this game circled for so long. You've got to play your best football right now and fight back.
And you just need something good to happen on this next possession. You got to get the crowd back into this football game. Big rivalry, get some emotion, get some momentum on your side.
And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, let's take a look at what's happening in a great top 25 matchup. Alabama is putting on an offensive clinic, the likes of which we've seldom seen, and this program has had some legendary players. They're up 14 over Arkansas. It's an outcome that, if it holds, will have SEC fans buzzing all week. Guys?
Thanks for the update on that one. Kevin, let us know when it goes final. Wants to fire on second down. He got his hands on it, but couldn't hold on to it, and what a time that would have been for their first pick of the game. They couldn't connect on second down, now staring at a 3rd and 9. Throws to the wideout. Got him downfield. And with that effort, they pick up a fresh set of downs. They have it at the 34-yard line. Motion from the wide receiver. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Swings it out to his running back. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. From the gun, the running back has it. We've seen a ton of this tonight. They just keep giving him the ball, and he keeps running into brick walls. Not much running room again. In the gun and looking to throw on third down. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's fourth down. Punt is in the air. Fair catch is made at the 15-yard line, and that's where they'll start this drive. And Duke has the ball back, ready to go on the attack. On the move. There he goes. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. With the first down, they'll put it in play from the 33. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43. Red pass, it's complete. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. The Blue Devils come to the line with a new set of downs. Here's a quick throw out to the left. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. They'll give it to the back. Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. On third down, he drops to throw. Going to try to pop one on the screen. Defense makes the tackle, and that will probably be the final play of the third quarter. Guys, time has expired here in the quarter, and Duke is on top. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. One more quarter to play, and it might be unlikely, but hey, it's college football. Comebacks happen. And the Blue Devils will line up to punt it away. They'll be forced to kick for the 6th time tonight. You'd think they would have had a good chance to down that one deep, but the bounce carries it into the end zone for the touchback. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. On target to the left. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Caught in the backfield, it's Foster. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. That last completion sets him up on 2nd down. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6. From the gun, wants to pass. And he rifled in that pass, but it's incomplete. Down by multiple possessions, you can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Catches it past the sticks and still on his feet. Just gashing this defense. A big gainer to the 40-yard line. He wants to throw it again. Got a man. It's Simon. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the 1st down, but a good gain on that play. And the Demon Deacons in a good spot here with 2nd and short. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. This has been happening all night. They stubbornly keep giving him the ball, and the defense is all over him. Wants to throw on 3rd down. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. And this kicker has had a busy night. The field goal unit is out there for the 3rd time. Never a doubt for this big-footed guy. 49-yard field goal is good. So after the made field goal, they'll kick it away and rely on their defense. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. And the Duke offense heads back out onto the field. RPO complete to open the drive. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Leaves it with the back. Finds that crease, and he's got 4 out to the 29. Ball spotted at the 29. Here they come on 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires complete on the crosser. And he'll get it up to the 38. It'll be a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Hauls it in. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. 2nd down coming up. Pulls it and fires to the left. And just a short, safe pass play, they pick up a few. The Blue Devils come to the line trying to find a way to convert on 3rd and very short. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. Quarterback on the keeper. Turning it on! Makes the stop at the 35-yard line. They rip off 15 yards on that one, and they are rolling. Caught behind the line. It's Cooper. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. The give on the inside. Across the 25 to the 24-yard line before he stopped. Pick up a 5 and a first down. The RPO, fire complete to the left. He stopped just a chain link or two away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here.
Brings up second down.
Pulls and fires complete to the right. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. Looking to throw. Sets up the screen. He's going for the goal line. Touchdown, Duke! And the stomping has commenced. They're now in really good shape to get back into the win column as they extend the lead here late. Lining up to add another.
Kicker is on for the extra point.
The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
31, Wake Forest, 9.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Wake Forest has it back, and here comes the offense. Looking downfield on first down. Fires to the big fella. And they pick up just a few on that completion. The Demon Deacons in the hurry up.
Here's the deal. You're down 3 possessions. You know, it doesn't feel likely they're going to come back and win, but we've seen crazier stuff happen in college football. It all starts with a big completion on a 2-minute drive. They'll get the momentum started in your direction.
Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. He's going to run it. Picks up the first down and gets down to avoid contact. And the Demon Deacons come to the line with a fresh set of downs.
And usually when a QB takes off and scrambles, it's because the defense didn't do a great job keeping lane integrity, not keeping him in the pocket, letting him get outside, and then he can do damage. Then it's the next play that you have to play instead of this just the original pass. So defense has got to do a better job of keeping that guy in the pocket.
On target over the middle. They finally get him on the ground, and he's got an explosive play for the first down.
The offense has struggled. They're not going to win this game, but trust me, this coaching staff is still trying to find things to build off of for next week. And after an explosive play like that, maybe they can generate just a little bit of momentum and gain a little bit of confidence that they can keep coaching up heading into their next game.
And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down, second down coming. So now it's second and long. They'll move the wide receiver. Just keeps slinging it. Makes the grab over the middle. They make the stop. Not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the first down. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Picks up enough to give them first and 10 from the 11. The Demon Deacons started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. Wants to go up top on first down. And the pass is incomplete, but the flag flies, and there was a lot of early contact there.
Pass interference. Defense.
So given where the line of scrimmage was on that last play, the pass interference penalty in the end zone will put the ball at the 2. They're going to run it. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Wake!
I love running backs that have a nose for the goal line, understand how to get there, finish strong into the end zone, know I get 6, and then go celebrate with your boys.
And now they'll try to get the 2-point conversion, guys. He's looking to throw. Incomplete on the 2-point try, but there is a flag on the field. Let's see if they get another chance.
Defense.
So given where the line of scrimmage was on that last play, the pass interference penalty in the end zone will put the ball at the 2. And he knocks the extra point through the uprights. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Hey, fellas, here's a quick update on a top 25 clash today. Alabama looks like a legit title contender right now, which they kind of do every year, but man, this offense is rolling. They're up 14 over Arkansas.
Pulls and throws off the RPO.
Week in and week out in the SEC, it's a battle of attrition, and if anything big changes, you'll hear about it here.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. They want that clock to run. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. And the Blue Devils come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. Quick pass to the left, trying to get it to the marker. Headed to the end zone. Touchdown, Blue Devils! And the punishment has been extended. Now they've got a little breathing room after that score, and a Week 6 victory is in the offing, it appears.
And this offense continuing to put up points. This game's out of reach. You know you're going to win, but still throwing the football, still finding that connection. I imagine there'll be some salty handshakes at the end of this game.
Ready to try the point after. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they cover the final 29 yards with that touchdown pass. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. It's complete. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Sprinting to the line to try to get this one off. Clock's running. Quickly to the tight end. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. And the Demon Deacons headed quickly to the line. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. Down in the 4th quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. Lets it fly. Makes the grab, plenty for the 1st down. They got him free for a big gainer down to the 43. Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds. Looking to throw on 1st down. Quickly complete. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Back to pass. Grab near the marker is Foster. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. They just keep firing. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive.
And these are tough spots for the offense to get in. You're trailing. You've got to pass the football. Defense ready for it, sitting back. A lot of DBs on the field, break on the football. They know the pass is coming, and they take advantage.
Let's see if this offense can get out of a hole as they start this drive at their own 8. Quick release by the QB. They stop him just a link or two short of the 1st, and man, what they can do on 2nd down here. Defense going to jam these receivers right off the line. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. They say every game counts the same in the standings, and that is true, but there are some games that no matter what the coaches say, they just mean a little more, and they hurt a little more if you lose.
They do, and that's a fact, and every player will tell you that. There are some games that are highlighted before the season that this game matters more, and it's not that the other ones don't matter. It's just that the hate runs so deep for some of these rivalries and some of these kids that grew up across the street from each other that went to different schools, Jesse. You can feel it.
David, you're absolutely right. And I wonder, because it was a rivalry game, did the losing team get a little overhyped? It just looked like they were pressing too much in this football game. They made too many uncharacteristic mistakes, and as a result, they take the L.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For